My name is David Glover. I am the chairman of Symec Technologies Limited. We are a Bristol-based managed services supplier, predominantly of mobile technology on a B2B basis to transport and logistics sector, warehousing, retail, hospitality sectors. We have the one facility in the UK, which is in Bristol. We cover the country. I have colleagues that are interspersed across the UK. In addition, I have a facility in Europe in a place called Neprashevno, which is in very close to Poznan, Poland, and we cover the European market from there. Why we're different? Well, we deliver what we say. We deliver what we promise to our customers, and that is the key point of differentiation versus, I think, the rest of our marketplace.
How long have you been working with Mdee?
Yeah, I've been working with them for about a year, although the company has had an association now for 5 or 6 years. Yeah, so in that time, I suppose it's most recently when I've needed some additional support to help expand the business. That's when I've become a little bit more collaborative with them.
Fantastic. So up to 10 years overall as a business?
Well, no, the Symec as a business has been going for 10 years. I would say that it is 5 or 6 years that the relationship has been going with Mdee.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay.
Which originally started via an acquisition that we made of a telecoms business 5 years ago.
Okay, super. So how would you say Mdee differ to their competitors?
For us, Mdee stand out because they are very approachable. They clearly recognize that their growth requires us to grow, and as a consequence, they want to help us, want to work together with us, and are interested in every opportunity that we take to them, and are very encouraging both to the company and our salespeople.
Okay, fantastic. So you say they, and in that sense, do you have sort of multi-level relationships with different people within Mdee?
Yeah,
in the business?
Yeah. I mean, I personally know. I've met Nathan. I've spoken to Kerry, and I've spoken to Tammy, albeit the latter have only been via Teams or Zoom calls. Given the pandemic and the environment we've lived in for the past however many months, sort of 15 months or so now.
Yeah, and to be fair, how would we have got through as business without the technology and comms?
Quite right.
Yeah, if this had happened 10 years ago, it would have been a different story, wouldn't it?
I think we'd really have been struggling. Yes.
Yeah, I think every business would. So thank you, because we've needed people like you to be able to facilitate our own businesses to keep us going.
Well, yes, and I think it's even. It'll be interesting once we come out of the pandemic to see how easy it is to embrace the older ways and more conventional ways of working, whether that be going to the office, going to customer sites, or going back to just doing telephone calls over video calls. So I must admit, I think it'll be a permanent feature of customer communications and employee communications going forward.
Yeah, absolutely will. I think it's made us question a lot of the ways that we do business, our ways of working in many industries, isn't it?
I think it has, though I don't know how you found it, but personally, I have really welcomed being able to come into the office periodically, albeit under COVID-safe conditions, and be able to see those people in our company that have been unable to work from home, and it's added a normal dimension. I do feel sorry for those that literally have to work from home full time. Some enjoy it. Some really will want to continue doing that. Personally, I need the interaction. I find it hard to motivate over a Zoom call, for example. It's much easier face to face.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm more of an in-person. I heard today that they're talking about hugs are back on the table soon. So
Well, it's going too far, obviously, but I don't think we'll go back to the team hugs. You know, we'll probably stay with the sort of the social distancing hug.
Absolutely, absolutely. So in terms of technology then, with your business, how have you supported businesses from a data and from a comms point of view, and how have Mdee specifically helped you with that?
Well, we've been very fortunate that our largest contract has been supported by Mdee over the last 12 months as it's gone from post contract through to deployment and utilization, and that's going from strength to strength, and that has enabled our customer to stay completely live permanently as they deliver from their depots through to their end customers. I mean, using a very sophisticated piece of software which gives them estimated times of arrival, which is critical whether you're delivering to a consumer at the doorstep, or for them, much more importantly, when they're delivering to construction sites and they've got heavy vehicles, they need linesmen to support the vehicles going through to the site. Health and safety obviously is the number one criteria. So having the support of Mdee and the EE SIM card within the device we've sold is critical for them to enable that comms.
Wow, so that sounds quite a meaty one. So was that a joined up project with you, Mdee, and EE in that sense?
It was ourselves and Mdee, yes, to a lesser extent EE as well, and BT. All parties came together on it. And yes, it's a very, very, very sizable contract win and customer win, and we're delighted by it. We're delighted. We're really pleased with the support we get.
Fantastic. Okay, and you mentioned then support. So, what kind of back office support, day-to-day support do Mdee offer your business?
Well, a variety of things really, but I think the most pertinent one is the visibility of customer usage or utilization of data. So and also obviously other SIM related activities. So to be able for us to go back to our customers and assimilate all of that into a consolidated managed services pack or a service delivery pack that splits out not only our own services, our own dedicated services and device repair stats, but also includes data utilization, minute utilization, SMS utilization, etc., all in one simple pack. So the fact we've been able to access that quickly, if we've got any problems, we can call on the Mdee team, in particular Nathan, obviously, is my day-to-day contact, and iron out any issues that we might be having, which aren't necessarily, they're not performance issues, they're not operational. It might be, can we get a direct debit activated, which is one of the most recent ones that was done very seamlessly, to support our customers. So it's those kind of things, just getting those done in a timely manner quickly works really well.
Okay, thank you. And it might seem a simple question, but what does that enable you then to do with knowing that you've got that back office support? What does that enable you to focus on in your business?
It enables us to talk with confidence to our customers and potential customers about about the offer we propose or that we're putting together for them. So, in our business, it's not about, it's all very well to sort of talk about our offer and our services. What we have to do, we have to deliver what we sell, and we have to have the confidence in our partners and vendors that they also too deliver what they sell, and that is what I'm looking for as a primary requirement from any partner that Symec uses, and Mdee deliver that.
Cool, fantastic, good to hear. So I guess my last question really is, how proactive would you say Mdee are when it comes to service?
I would say that Mdee are very proactive. They are primarily a sales and marketing business, and with great support services, which clearly they leverage their relationship with EE/BT. But they're very proactive. They are very ambitious. and have been very supportive of us, not only in terms of helping us with the more intricate sales and tenders that we've been working on, but equally importantly, have had these kind of meetings with our salespeople, so they can and our services people to explain how to access for example, the data, customer data utilization, in addition to the price books and other relevant sort of supporting collateral to enable them to win business, to win new business. So yeah, they've taken a lot of time to sit on Teams calls or Zoom calls to help us, to help what is a relatively young team in terms of experience of selling data sims and alike, get up to speed. So yeah, I've been really pleased with the support that we've been getting.
Fantastic. Okay, thank you. So last cheeky one then. If there's a reseller listening to this or watching this and thinking, I'm not too sure about EE, I'm not too sure whether or not I could get into the telephony space and stuff, what would you say to them in terms of using Mdee as a distributor and a support team?
Well, as long as it's not at our expense, we would be very happy to endorse Mdee, because I think that's actually your question. Is very pertinent. I've had no experience of the airtime SIM marketplace until I got involved with Symec and obviously have become involved with the relationship with Mdee. So I found it really useful to be able to collaborate and to lean on Mdee's experience and advice. So your question was about somebody else coming into the space and using them, and for that, they've been great in being patient enough to bring me along on that journey, and then having to doing the same with my colleagues as well has been is very endorsable.
Fantastic. Okay, really good to hear. And David, listen, thank you for your time. I really appreciate you joining us today, and thank you for your honesty as well.
That's a pleasure. Thank you.